So a few months ago, I made a video on TikTok about being mindful of how you treat people that are nice and kind and nurturing and blah, 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 because you would be surprised just how deep and dark their intrusive thoughts can be. I want to share something with y'all. I want to know, what do y'all think about the mind of a person that has intrusive thoughts? More or less trauma-based. So people that know me, they'll tell you, oh, she's really nice, she's kind, she's funny, she's nurturing, she's always giving, and it's true. But I do have intrusive thoughts, and they are very dark. But it's all trauma-based. From childhood on up to my adult years, it's very much so trauma-based. So I'll give you two different examples of my day and night. So last night, I went to the gas station to fill up my tank. I'm in my car, and this guy just appeared. I always say these are tests. I look at everything as a test. But this guy appears and spooked the shit out of me. Long story short, I asked him, what it is that he wanted while he was standing there. And he was he looked like he had been down on his luck. He looked like, I hate to see men look like they are battling life. And it's like they've hit rock bottom and they don't have anybody in their corner. I hate to see that. He looked like despair. So I asked him, where do you work? What are you looking for? What are you trying to get? Because he said he was trying to get money for gas. And he said, I hate to ask, but I'm out here trying to get money for gas. Cool. Where do you work? He tells me where he works. He works a little bit of ways out. He had on steel-toe boots. He looked like he was a working man. I said, okay, that's all you're trying to get is gas? He said, yeah. So, okay. So, of course, I'm not going to go to his pump and, just swipe my card or whatever, because you ain't about to put me in the trunk either. I'm nice. I ain't crazy. So I went in and I, paid whatever, to fill his car up and go to drive off. I asked him his name. He tell me his name. It was nice to meet you, gave him a little word of encouragement, kept it moving. While I'm at work, I felt good today. I woke up today, I felt good. I'm at work. I'm pulling this big cart of glass from one end of the plant to the other end of the plant. There's two big pieces of patio glass, and I get it down to the other end to the trash compactor. And I don't like using this trash compactor. I don't like dealing with crashes and all that, but I'm down there doing it. And as I'm standing there, I done threw this first big piece of glass into this trash compactor, and I run out because, again, I don't like to crash. But I ain't gonna lie. After I did the second piece of glass, I closed the thing down and locked it up, and I stood there and I look in the, so I could see the shit crunch up. And at that moment, that intrusive thought kicked in, and I was like, damn. Every pedophile and every rapist, I would pay to see them inside of this trash compactor. All of them. Just all of them. Like, this is where they deserve to go. And I thought about it, and it was with such ease and grace and calm. With no regrets. I feel like any and every person that has created some kind of trauma in a person that they have to carry for the rest of their life, trash compactor. My intrusive thoughts are dark. Like, I envision things that I probably shouldn't. And I don't feel bad for it. So when I tell people this, be mindful of the people that you play games with. Because you never know how dark they can get.